Good day everyone, I am Karen Bacalso from BSED Math 2P. So today I will discuss the Pythagorean identities.
Good day everyone, today I'll be discussing the Pythagorean identities. There's three of them that you need to be aware of. The first one is the most common, sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1. That's the first one. Here is the another two. 1 plus tangent squared theta is equal to secant squared theta. And the last one is 1 plus cotangent squared theta is equal to cosecant squared theta. So those are the Pythagorean identities. But let's focus on the first one and how we can use it. So let's say sine theta is equal to 4/5. And let's say the angle theta is between 0 and 90. Using this information, and this is degrees by the way, what is the value of cosine theta? So cosine theta is the value of cosine theta. How can we find the value of cosine? So using the Pythagorean identities, that is sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1. So if we know the value of sine, we could find the value of sine. So if we know this value of sine, we can get the cosine. What is the value of cosine? So sine is 4 over 5 squared plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1. So now let's calculate the value of cosine. That is 4 squared, that is 16. 5 squared, that is 25. And 1 and 1. So we can write it as 25. So plus cosine squared is equal to 25. By 25. Now, the next thing that we could do is we could subtract both sides by 16 over 25. So 16 5 plus cosine square theta is equal to 25. Let's subtract both side by 16 over 25. That is 9. So 16 is 25 plus 25 minus that is 9 over 25. So cosine is that is equal to 9/25. Square root of, let's square root both side. That is cosine theta is equal to square root of 9, that is 3. Square root of 25, that is 5. Now, it can be plus or minus 3 over 5. Now, which sign should we use or we choose? Should we choose positive 3 divided by 5 or we choose negative 3 divided by 5? So, to answer the question, we need to look at the angles theta. The angles theta is it's between 0 and 90 degrees and it's quadrant 1. So it's located at quadrant 1. So cosine is positive. So the answer that we're gonna have to choose is positive. So the final answer is cosine theta is positive 3/5. So why? Because the quadrant 1 is positive. So that is our final sign.